Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good night. This is Alex with Big Man Small Farm. Talked a little bit earlier about some of the content that's going to be on this channel, and one of the first videos that just happens to come up on kind of an everyday life situation is making some homemade dog food. I've got several dogs, some inside, some outside, some kind of a mix of the two. And one of the ways that I've been able to save some cost over the last several years, really I think going on 13 or 14 years now for my oldest dog, is to make homemade dog food. You know, it allows me to give them some store-bought dog food, but not rely entirely on that for their nutrition, and also keep a really varied diet to where they're getting rice, some sort of meat. Today, and you'll see in the pictures a little bit later, it is a rotisserie chicken that's been pulled. Sometimes it is organ meat from the animals outside. Sometimes it is just leftover scraps. Sometimes it is chicken, some beef, seafood, whatever there is that happens to be around, or even fish that's caught, stuff like that, as well as fresh vegetables. In the summer and spring, they get a lot of eggs for their coat, but generally just keeping a varied diet seems to have done well for them, and they've been really healthy for the most part. Not a whole lot of digestive issues or anything like that. So I'm going to take you through this. I'm going to show you some videos of the progress and kind of what's going on, and we'll check back in at the end. So some of the ingredients that I have here are canned goods. I do alternate using home canned beans, but this is just what I had on hand right now. For this batch, I'll have 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of mixed vegetables, and then if you look in the back there, you'll see some frozen vegetables. Nothing crazy, no low sodium or anything like that. Now, when I do make my own canned beans, I don't use any salt in them. I just use an Instant Pot to cook the rice, and then it's the simplest thing to do. I just put it on the rice setting and walk away. If I'm cooking raw meat, I will also mix that in with the rice and use the high pressure setting. It seems to work really well. And then I've got some shredded up rotisserie chicken that I thawed and just have ready to go. And then here's kind of the end result where you see everything mixed in before the rice is included. Okay, so that's how we make the homemade dog food. As far as really figuring out what the amounts you should give your animal, you may want to talk to your vet about that. I can tell you that I've got dogs ranging anywhere from 40 pounds to about 120, 130 pounds. And I give them all about half to 2/3 of a cup of that twice a day. But what I do is I vary the store-bought dog food that I give them. While this is a cost savings, it's not a time savings. If I had to feed those animals and feed those large animals that much, but really it has made them a lot healthier, even though they're still getting some store-bought food. But that is enough to give them some flavor, but also give them really good nutrients and really good food. Back before I had the 2 large dogs, that's basically all that my 2 smaller dogs that are between 40 and 60 pounds ever got, and they did really well on it. At that time, they were getting a cup and 2/3 each twice a day. So I really hope that was helpful. If it was, leave a comment, like, follow, and subscribe. And this is Alex with Big Man Small Farms. I'll see you later.